What's up, guys? We're on the Fuji xe4 with the 27mm f2.8. This has been my favorite lens on this camera. This is the lens that comes with this camera in a kit, and I think Fuji knew what they were doing when they chose that, because for me, the autofocus has worked fine so far, at least in the two low light tests that I've done. I'm going to show some photos that I've taken with this lens. It's quick, snappy, fits in your pocket with this camera. So far this has been my favorite lens for the system. Yeah, I haven't had any problem. I know there's a lot of videos where there's some focus breathing, and I can't really tell on this screen right now if there is crazy focus breathing going on, but it looks like it's doing pretty good just from looking at the screen. Now the xe4 doesn't have the best screen. It flips up. My microphone receiver is definitely blocking it right now, but I can kind of see that there's a box on my eye this whole time. So that does make me feel confident about this lens. And I've done two tests where it actually worked flawlessly in low light. So I can only imagine in bright sunlight like we have right now that it's going to be working pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, check out my other videos. I've got a lot more videos on this lens and this camera. We're getting some brighter sunlight now, just straight up sunlight right now, so maybe that'll look even better. I think the colors are looking pretty good on this lens, really. I just did a video on the Opteka 28mm, a direct competitor to this 27mm, so check that out too. And yeah, hit the subscribe button. I got more to come. Thanks for watching. What's up, guys? Today we're testing out the 18-55 with the Fuji xe4. I'm testing it out in daylight right now. I've done some tests in low light with this lens, and it did pretty good. So, I mean, seems to be the best autofocus lens for like these talking head type shots. We're at 55 at f4 right now. I can sort of see the screen, and I do have an eye box going on the screen, so it seems to be tracking me pretty good. Now we are going to be zooming out. I like to do these shots where I just stand completely still and look at the camera, because when you do this, you can see if there's any focus breathing in the background. That's the one thing you gotta watch out for with the Fuji lenses. I know I'm shirtless, but it's nice out, even though it's January, so I mean, it's December, it's not January. But yeah, so I have to have a little bit of sun today so I can feel good about myself and get a lot of vitamin D. So I'm pretty close to the camera. I'm at 18mm now. The microphone transmitter is blocking to see. Let's see. I can't see if I'm at f2.8. Yes, I am at f2.8. So yeah, the screen is not the best on the xe4 because it flips up, and then the microphone transmitter for this Rode does block the screen. So, but I can see my eye. Looks like it's doing pretty good. What's up, guys? We're on the Fuji xe4 with the Opteka 28mm f2.8, and honestly, this is not something that I could ever use, because we're in bright sunlight. I can't see if I'm in focus or not on this tiny little screen. Maybe if you had a huge monitor that you could kind of hold over here, but that's just too much for any type of a vlogging video or anything like that. I mean, if you're really close, about this close, you could actually see if you're in focus or not, sort of, but again, in bright sunlight. Let me see what it says. Let's put it right in between 2 meters and infinity. Take a step back. I mean, I just can't see at all what's going on here. I know I'm shirtless, but you know, it's the middle of December and it's really nice out, so I don't get an opportunity to be shirtless all the time at this point, so I'm gonna soak up some sun while I do these reviews. So yeah, that's the Opteka. I'll show some pictures from this lens in just a second, and yeah, see what you guys think. I like that it's 2.8, you know, it's flat, it's small, it's better than a lot of the other small pancake options, like the 18mm f6.3 or that Pergear 10mm was it f10 or f11? Was that f11? I don't know, but it's better than those because it lets in a little more light. You can actually use it in low light, but for like vlogging or talking head type videos, you really need autofocus that is reliable. I could never use this for this type of video. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other videos. I've got reviews coming on every single Fuji lens. So hope you guys enjoy this, and thanks for watching. What's up, guys? We're on the 50-230 from Fuji on the Fuji xe4. And it's the middle of December, but it's pretty nice out, so I can't see myself putting a shirt on for this video. We're at 50mm at what is it, 4 or 4.5? Let's see, 4.5. And we're about to zoom in all the way. I really am happy with this lens, but I am still waiting for the 70-300. That's gonna replace this. So I don't know why it's having so much trouble focusing on me in the long when it's zoomed out. I've got eye tracking on. What's up, guys? It's the middle of December, but it's pretty warm out here, so I can't see myself putting a shirt on even though I'm fat and pale. We're on the Fuji 50-230, and we're all the way out at 50 right now. 4.5. Oh, I don't think I can focus that. This screen on the xe4 is not that great. I can barely see it. So let's go all the way in. All right, we're all the way in at 230 now, and we'll see when the face tracking actually catches my face. I don't think it is, just from looking at the screen right here. So I'm about 15 feet away from the camera now. We're at 230, and from here it looks like it's tracking me now. So it seems to me that I have to have the sun like directly behind the camera, right in my face, to be able to actually use the face tracking zoomed all the way in. When the sun was right to the side of me, it just wasn't picking me up at all, no matter what I seemed to do. This is the second time I've had this lens. The first copy I had, I never really noticed that problem. I did a video like this. So I really enjoy using this lens. It's really lightweight, and I've been filming some birds and stuff like that, and it seems to be working pretty well. I remember last time I did this test a year ago or so, it looked pretty good, zoomed all the way in. For a talking head, I wasn't moving, I was just standing stationary like this. I remember it looked pretty good. So we don't all have the privilege of being built like Luan Oliveira or Chris Cole. Some of us are a little chunkier than that, and that can definitely affect your skating. So we're on the 50-230 still. This thing is really lightweight. I mean, it feels like you got nothing on the camera. Just carrying it around, it feels like you've got a really small, short lens on there. So I definitely would suggest it. It doesn't have enough reach for me personally. I do a lot of wildlife photography, so I'm going to be going with the 70-300 with the 2x teleconverter. I know the 2x is going to take the quality down a little bit, but really it's not that bad. A lot of people complain about it, but it's a pretty well-built teleconverter. So, what's up, guys? Today we're testing out the Pergear 10mm f8, and I've got it on a tripod right now. I want to see if this would be usable for just YouTube videos, like on the tripod, talking about skateboarding, talking about cameras, this kind of stuff. It's really wide, it's a fisheye, and we're gonna actually take it off the tripod and walk around with it a little bit. Let me walk around with the tripod at first. So if I'm walking around with the tripod, this is gonna give me a little more stabilization just because the tripod has a little extra weight to it. So we're in direct sunlight right now. What does that look like? Just walking around. Is that stable? Is it GoPro-like? There's no stabilization in this camera or the lens, but it's really wide. And I find fisheyes in the corners are more stable than rectilinear lenses, just because in those corners, you're rounding out the corners. So yeah. Let's see, so we're just walking here. I find that walking in grass sometimes is shakier than walking on the concrete. So let's walk on the grass and vlog like we were vlogging in the grass. I find that that's more shaky just because the grass is more up and down than just the concrete. So when we get back to the concrete, I'm backlit, see how it handles the backlighting, and then we'll turn around again. See how it handles just walking on the ground. Now it's not super smooth. I'm going to take it off the tripod. Set the tripod there. Maybe that tripod might have even been adding a little bit of shake. Alright, so here's without the tripod. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the Pergear 10mm f8. It's under $100. Is it worth it? Does it make this into a GoPro? Let me know. Check out my other videos. I've got reviews on all kinds of different lenses for the Fuji X system and Sony and Canon and everything else. So go scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.